Hi boys and girls, today we're going to get into the very first lesson for fourth quarter for week 1. The theme for this week is emotions in art. How do you show emotions in art when you're making the artwork, or by looking at artwork, how can you tell what emotion is being shown? Unlike the last 4 weeks that we were doing online, I am going to be teaching you a small lesson about emotions in art. I have a PowerPoint all set up that I'm going to be going through you and teaching you all about emotion in art. So here we go. The theme for this week's art project is all about emotions in art. Did you know you can show emotions and feeling in your artwork? There's actually 3 different ways in which an artist can show that through a drawing, a painting, some type of artwork, or a viewer can tell by just looking at a piece of artwork. This is through colors, facial expressions, and then also through symbols and specific objects. We are first actually going to talk about color, and color can show temperature. Temperature can show feelings and emotions, so we will talk about colors that show temperature. There are 2 sets. We have warm colors and then we have cool colors. With the warm colors, think of warm sunshine, hot fire, bright light. Warm colors are yellows, oranges, and reds. Now you will see that I just said yellows because there's actually more than one type of yellow. You can have a yellow orange, you can have a neon yellow, so there are many different types of each color. We also have our cool colors. Think of cool water, cool grass, freezing cold. Those colors are greens, blues, and violets, which we also call purple. Those are your 3 cool colors. Now I have a video that I found on YouTube to explain more about temperatures with the colors.
Hi, I'm Deja.
And I'm Jacob.
And this is Art Quest. Art Quest! Did you know colors have a temperature?
Like hot and cold?
Yes. For instance, my favorite color is blue. What kind of things does the color blue remind you of?
Blue reminds me of the ocean, nighttime, and polar bears.
Polar bears?
Well, the ice where the polar bears live is pretty cool there.
That's exactly right! Blues, greens, and purples are called cool colors because they remind us of things that are cool, like a lake, a night sky, or a field of grass.
Are there warm colors too?
There sure are. Warm colors includes reds, oranges, and yellows. You know, things that make us feel warm.
Like fire, the sun, and spicy peppers.
Exactly.
What colors are around you? Do they make you feel cool or warm?
Take a closer look because really, art is all around you.
Awesome. So I thought that explained it pretty nicely with some animation and illustrations. So now we're going to talk about colors can show feelings and emotions. I have on the screen right now different colors that are divided up based on feelings and emotions. There are more for each color, so I will go into more specifics for each color. Right now, let's just take a look at these. First off, we are going to look at red, which is showing love and excitement. Next, we are showing green, which is envy. Envy can also mean like jealousy, and also like green can be for when you're disgusted. For purple, which we also call violet, that is wealth, mystery, and wisdom. Pink, it could be for romance, so like loving someone, and kindness. Blue is shown with calmness and sadness. Yellow is showing warmth and energy. And then orange shows enthusiasm and attention. So now on this next slide, we're going to get more into looking at the pictures to show more about the colors. So let's look at the first box where it says red. You can have love and passion for that color. Anger is one that did not show on that other slide. So we have anger, and you can also show power. Look at the man who's on the phone and his facial expression and how mad he looks. And then also look at the dog with power. Look at that face he has on. We're going to move to the right where it shows the color blue. So with blue, we can show productivity, so being productive, sadness, stability, and calmness. Next, we'll look at the green. Green is with nature, safety, envy, so that's jealousy. There's also disgust, which is not on here. So like when you're disgusted at something. And then we have luck, like the clover. Next, we're going to move on to the color yellow. So we have warmth, brightness, energy, and attention. There's a lot of safety signs that use yellow to pop out at you to get your attention. Next is purple, which we also know as violet. That can show mystery, wealth, royalty, and imagination. Okay, moving on next to orange. We have energy, enthusiasm. We also have attention again, and happiness. Then our last color is pink. That is going to be for calmness, romance, kindness, and nurturing. So now that we have our colors, let's talk about, okay, well, what about facial expressions? When an artist is drawing a person, they are going to have some type of facial expression. So let's look at all of these drawings that we have. You can have sad, happy, angry, frustrated, upset. Think about faces when someone's excited, hopeful, or tired, like they're gonna have really droopy eyelids, like their eyes won't be open all the way. Embarrassed, their face might be a little bit pink, like when your face gets red when you're embarrassed. When someone is scared, so like fearful. There's many different facial expressions that artists use in their drawings. Now we're going to move on to, well, what type of symbols and objects can you show feelings and emotions? When you think of a sun, it's sunny, happy, shiny, so that can be representing happy. You also have sad with a rain cloud. Like that's sad when it rains outside, you can't go outside, or it just kind of messes up your plans for the day, so that could be sad. So what I want you to do now is with your brother, sister, your parents, anyone that is near you, talk to them about this question. Can you think of more symbols and objects that can help show feelings and emotions? For this project, we are going to talk about Inside Out. Inside Out is a Disney Pixar movie, and there are characters based all on a girl, Riley's emotion and feelings that are in her head, kind of like what's, operating in her head. So Disney came up with all of these characters. This is the inspiration for this assignment. So what I'd like you to do is watch this clip to be introduced to those characters.
Ever wonder why you feel the way you do? Well, get to know your emotions. When everything in your life is going your way, that's when joy takes control. This is joy. With an unstoppable spirit and unbeatable energy, joy brings a smile to your face and, oh, who cares? Let's party! When life gets you down, that's when sadness takes over. This is sadness. With a caring touch and a kind heart, sadness leaps into action to let you... I said sadness leaps into action. Sadness? Oh, sadness. When the unexpected is staring you in the face, fear is there to keep you safe. With speed and wisdom, fear assesses the situation and settles your nerves in his own special way. He's got this. Thank you, fear. When things go wrong, anger is there. This is anger. He will make sure the world knows anger is in control. But what you really need to watch out for is when he's out of control. Sometimes life gets a little dirty. That's when disgust takes over. This is disgust. Whether advising on your social life or on life's little messes, disgust is there to, Well, hold on. Get to know all your emotions with Disney Pixar's Inside Out, rated PG.
Okay, now I'm gonna go into what is the assignment and what are the requirements for the assignment. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do. You are going to pick a character from Inside Out. There's many of them with many different emotions, so pick which one you would like to do. There are 2 different ways you can draw your character. The first option is you can click on the Google document that I have created that is labeled Inside Out Picture Resources. I have saved many pictures from online of different ways they have shown the characters. There's a picture of how they are shown in the movie in digital form. There's other ways that they show how it's drawn very flat, more cartoon style, so you will be able to look through those. That is where I drew mine from. I chose sadness for mine. I will get into this in a little bit. The other option is you can use Art for Kids Hub. Many of you have seen the videos before. There is a playlist that I have put the link underneath this assignment where they actually have drawn every single character from Inside Out, the emotions, and they show you how to draw them step by step. So if you're a student, like maybe some of my 2nd graders or 1st graders would like to try that, where you can draw them step by step. That is not a requirement, that's just an idea if you would like to do it. So you are going to pick a character, you are going to draw it. I would like you to draw that character to fill up the page. When I drew Sadness, I filled her up on the page. I didn't draw her teeny tiny in the corner somewhere. We want to fill up that area. Once you drew your character, it's time to color. You can color it with any art supplies you have at home. Watercolors, paints, crayons, markers, colored pencils. I drew mine with pencil first. I outlined her with Sharpie, and then I painted her with watercolors. So that's what I did for mine. I have a separate video where I'm gonna show a time lapse of how I painted her. I have 2 camera angles. One is above so you can see me painting, and one is a side view of me painting. I would like to just give you a heads up. I did use 2 different cameras. I've never filmed before with the school's document camera that I borrowed. It's not the greatest quality for this, so I don't know if I'm going to use it in the future, but it does still show the purpose of, you know, being right above me, showing what I paint. And then my phone is off to the side where you can see me doing all of that. I will be showing the art supplies, specifically what I used. Okay, so I hope all of you have fun drawing and painting and coloring your character from Inside Out. With this assignment, there is something that is optional that I did not do, but you can. Around your character, you can draw symbols or specific things that help show their emotions. So for Sadness, I could maybe draw the storm cloud with it raining. That's an example. This assignment is being posted April 20th, and you have until April 27th in the evening to turn this in. Please make sure, if you do not know how to upload a picture of your artwork, to check out the video where I show step by step how to upload to many different devices. So I hope you enjoy this, and I look forward to seeing all of your artwork. Bye.